Hi guys, John here from SGP, bringing you our first ever hot lap and track guide here on Assetto Corsa Competizione at Misano. We're going to start off with a hot lap and then we'll go into the track guide portion of the video. So I want to get as much track limits, push it as much as you can on the last corner to open up that first straight. Nice and out wide, brake hard, take the inside curb, hold it in there. Take as much inside curb on the second and get hard on the throttle as you exit. Take as much curb as inside and really open up this next portion of the track. Hard braking zone into probably the most technical section on the track. Little short shift up into second to get the power down. And now through here. Try and run track limits as much as you can without exceeding them. Very hard around that corner. Now we come up to one of the heavier braking zones. Brake on the 100-meter board. Trail brake into the apex and get on the front nice and early. A little bit of oversteer there, but it shouldn't hurt the time too much. Now probably what I'd say is the trickiest braking zone on the track. Little short shift into second and get on the power. Getting a good exit here is vital as it's onto the longest flat out section of the track. Although there's a few corners, most of it is flat out. So you want to take as much curb as you can on the inside there, run it out wide, really open up the track. Same here. And then it's a big braking zone down, 2 gears, throw it in, and then brake down to first for the hairpin, upshift to second, and get the power down again. But good setup, this next corner should be flat out, maybe a slight lift like that to not exceed track limits, and then coming into the final corner, down to third, hold the apex, and get on the throttle nice and early. And that is a hot lap of Misano. I'll now talk you through a bit of a track guide. So braking here is 50-meter mark, down to third, hold the inside nice and tight, down to second, again much curb on the inside as possible and flat throttle. You can take quite a bit more curb there on the inside as you build up to come into one of the heavier braking zones. Brake just at the end of the runoff, down to third, take the apex and then upshift to second to get the power down. Again, take the apex through here, and as you prepare, want to keep it nice and tight, take quite a bit of curb and open up the exit in third gear for that corner. Just be very careful of track limits there. That's probably the most exceeded place for it. Coming into the hairpin here, brake at the 100-meter boards, nice and straight line, and trail brake into the apex. You can take curb at the apex and run it out nice and wide. Again, trying not to exceed track limits. Now probably the most tricky braking zone. You want to brake just as the apex of this little right-hander, but try and brake in a straight line. Down to first, up, short shift to second, and get on the power nice and early to really open up this straight, which is a flat out straight. Now through here there are 2 very fast flat out corners. You want to try and straight line them as much as possible, not scrub off too much speed. Same here. Once you get around here, you just want to brake down to fourth, hold the apex and try not to run wide on the exit here because it's track limit penalty. Brake on that white line down to third, hold it nice and tight, short shift to second and then hard on the throttle on the exit. Run it out wide and then flat out through this left, taking the curb as much as you possibly can. A good setup will help. Braking on the 50 here, down to third, apex, and then on the throttle nice and early. Run it out a little bit wide. Again, try not to exceed track limits. And that is a lap of Misano.